Um, I guess you know what? Let's talk about Facebook. Man, Facebook. Social networking in general, but specifically I'm going to talk about Facebook. Like, what the heck? People take everything so personal. And I mean, we're not talking about, oh, you're having a one-on-one conversation with someone back and forth, either through comments or actual chat or email, anything like that. Like actual just being on there, just because you have a Facebook that every single person you ever knew in your whole life, all of a sudden wants to be your friend, and you have to say yes, because if you don't say yes, then they want to know why, or their feelings are hurt, and your feelings should only be hurt if it's somebody that you really, really, really know, and you really, really think that you're close. I mean, yeah, maybe your feelings got hurt, if it's your mommy. I guess you'd be a little bit curious of why your mom has a Facebook, but she won't friend you. Well, depending on your age, there's probably a reason. And if you're younger, she better be on your friends list, or at least have access to your account. And if you're older, then maybe, obviously, you know the state of the relationship between these people. It's like freaking high school sometimes, like these cliques. Like, I didn't know you. I knew of you. We had a class or two together. Why are you sending me a friend request? Why? You didn't talk to me back then. You're not going to talk to me now. I cannot tell you how many people I have befriended from high school because I'm like, okay, well, I do remember talking to them on occasion. I was raised by my grandparents. I wasn't really allowed to go out and like hang out or spend the night or summer parties or go to the mall or drive to school, any of those things. So, I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of ways for me to create those sort of social friendships. So everything was based on just school. But still, if you didn't talk to me in school and we weren't friends, like, actual friends of some sort, then why are you befriending me on Facebook a decade later? Come on now. Seriously? We have nothing in common. Me personally, I live like 1,000 miles away or something like that from where I went to school. I haven't had any contact with hardly anybody in the past decade. And the few people that I was close with, I have done my best to stay in contact with us in some way. And yes, I befriend them on Facebook, or they befriend me, what have And it's great. And there are a few people that I can honestly say I wasn't sure where our quote-unquote friendship status stood in school or what have you. And through Facebook, there's a friendship. Or confirmation of the friendship. I wasn't popular. I wasn't in a clique. I wasn't in clubs. I didn't do sports. Like I said, I was very sheltered. I definitely got picked on. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Please don't ask me to be your friend on Facebook and then be offended when I say no because you never said hello to me a day in your freaking life. Or if you're a complete stranger and you just randomly come across my profile somehow, why are you sending me a request just because we have X amount of mutual friends? If you really honestly see something you like, fine. But I'm pretty boring. I mean, I guess I mean, my friends in Facebook world might have something else to say about me. But in general, I'm boring. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do not work outside of the home. I don't own my own business. I don't go traveling all over the place. I'm pretty boring. I'm a passionate, opinionated person. I'm loyal, honest, trustworthy, but you know what? I'm pretty boring other than that. So I'm not really sure what you're seeing on my profile that makes me so interesting. I'm flattered to have friends. I'm flattered that people would want to be my friends, but when it comes to like the high school cliquey thing, I'm like, dude, we don't have to be friends just because we were with high school together or because we have X amount of mutual friends when you're like literally like in a totally different, like, hemisphere or something. I'm not on Facebook to see how many people I can get on there. I didn't join MySpace when I first got online, and MySpace was it, because Facebook didn't exist yet, to see how many friends I could get. I got on MySpace to reconnect with family, friends, real people. I'm completely open to meeting people. I think meeting new people is awesome and fun, and learning about different people and different areas and different cultures. It's just, I love it. But seriously, Facebook will suck you in. And then people are getting offended by people they don't even freaking know just because they have a different opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a line. I have crossed that line a couple of times. Maybe not even totally on purpose. But, you know, it happens. But in general, like, if you say your favorite color is purple, like mine, and somebody else says their favorite color is green, that's nothing to be offended by. Nobody said you couldn't like purple! I mean, I know that sounds silly, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Get over it! So they have a different opinion. Isn't that what makes the world go round? Why is it that people think that we all gotta freaking get along? We don't have to all get along. You know what we do have to do? Respect each other. There is a vast difference between respecting people and respecting humans and having respect in general versus having to get along with everybody. You're not. So stop trying. And don't get offended just because somebody else doesn't get along with you or you don't like them. You don't like them? Don't talk to them. Don't associate with them. And for goodness sake, going back to the social networking thing, don't have a hissy fit because you got befriended unless there is a real reason to want to question it. People go through their friends list. They don't know you, they might unfriend you. I said befriend, I think, but you get the point. They might unfriend you. They're like, I don't even know who this person is. And you know, in the end, all this rambling is even more ridiculous. Because what does it matter if you friend or unfriend people anyway? Oh my gosh, Facebook is just a means for us to become self-absorbed. It's really self-absorption. What do you have to say? What did you do today? You know? What are you having to drink? And then we have all these fun little games. Like this one that's just going around. I mean, I don't know how long it's been going around, but this is the first time that I personally have come across it. Sorry about that. Down. There's no standing on the couch. Okay. Back to what I was trying to say. I don't even know I lost my thought because the kids are yelling and frustrated because I won't let them stand on the back of the couch. Oh, heaven forbid you fall and get hurt. Really? You know, they don't understand those things. That's why I'm here. Okay. So I'm getting close to 10 minutes. I've rambled a lot. But seriously? Like, okay. Back to what I was going to say real quick. Like, there's this thing where you pick an age or you pick a year, and there's these lists of questions, and I've seen like 3 or 4 different things going around, and then there's other people that just say 2006, and they just list off like 2 sentences of what that year summed up. They don't even answer the questions. They just talk about it. Oh, it was a great year. I don't know. Okay. And it's fun. Yes, some of these things are fun, but at the same time, it's like, seriously, that's what we have to do with our life and our time now. It's horrible. And I honestly wonder, like, some of the things that you see go around, I'm like, are people really that stupid to answer those questions? Seriously. Like, there are some questions, it's like, are you freaking serious? And you have your profile public. So anybody can go on there and use it to steal your identity. I mean, I know it can sound like conspiracy and far-fetched, but seriously, you have to be a little careful here. You know, we don't want our kids on there, but yet we don't think anything of giving our, linking our location to our house and saying, I logged into my house 15 times. Isn't this cool? Maybe it won't matter. Maybe someday it will matter. And Lord knows how much information they're getting from us that we have no idea what they're doing with it, but, we agreed to it. Social networking will steal your soul while you're sleeping. Over and out.